This isn't you, son. You know what I mean? Because most motherfuckers wouldn't have known about this motherfucker if it wasn't for you. You should have known, Sonetta. You know, I love you, brother. But the moment this motherfucker brings out a fucking 18 million year old pyramid, are you fucking serious? An 18 million year old Crimerian pyramid with a white boy on it? Are you serious? With a motherfucking... Are you serious? You serious? You stupid fuck. What the fuck is this? You should have known, because there's only two choices, Sonetta. Either he was too much of an idiot to realize that this was not real. It looks like fucking PlayStation 2 graphics, you idiot. Or he thinks that everybody else is an idiot. And I think it's the former, because when they question him on this bullshit ass 18 million year old pyramid, he started rolling his neck and acting sassy. Why you the sassy bitch on your fucking show? Then you get what you got. You fuck with bitches, that's what happens, Sonetta. You should have known. When this motherfucker started talking about, everything. Black woman is a god, but he's pussy bitching and fighting like a fucking bitch. You fool. You see this goddamn... Man, anybody ought to be able to tell it's a goddamn Photoshop of an alien? A fucking fake-ass spider? Are you serious? You promoted this idiot! You get what you deserve, Sonetta! You should never fuck with this idiot! You knew he was like that! You knew it! You knew he was lying to people! Okay, so you put a debate on where he can get checked. Okay, so I'm not mad at you, but I'm just saying, you should have seen this shit coming. He's a bitch. You should have seen it. He's a liar. You fucked up by putting this bitch on. Now, you notice one thing, the dumbest motherfuckers across the internet are Young Pharaoh fans. You know, all this stupid shit he runs. The Neanderthal bullshit, which I demonstrated. Shit, why can't the truth knock all his bullshit out the water? Else than that, he's a non-stop blowtorch of lies. And now he's lying to you, and you're mad. Well, you promoted the fucking liar to lie to everybody. You can't get mad when he lies to you. Fucking alien baby that he got off. He Google image his scholarship, and you promoted that. You having him debate Asar Imhotep? Are you serious? Asar has written more books than this motherfucker has read. Are you serious? How can he say that the meta-netta has not been deciphered when there are men reading it and teaching it on their show every week? But you went along with that bullshit. That is why when that woman called you up and said it was getting either Springer or Maury Povich, and you pushed her to the side, that was on you. This was a Springer fucking event. And when you deal with Springer bitches, they bitched out of that debate. I don't blame you for them bitching out. I don't blame you for them bitching out. You was gonna pay them like $1,000 an hour. If White Daddy was paying them that much, they would have took it. Said I can't cuss. I'm gonna turn down $1,000 an hour. But White Daddy gives you $1,000 an hour, and your Sambo bitch ass will take it. Dude, I think Seti is fucking Pharaoh, to be honest with you. I don't understand how a man can be led by a bitch unless he's fucking the bitch. I hope not. That's some nasty shit to think about. But how can a man be led by a bitch like that? Seti, you should have called him out for that fucking pyramid bullshit. You should have called him out. And you cannot put a debate with a village idiot against a top-notch scholar. Ankh is up there. You got a top scholar and a genius. He speaks 4 languages. He's learning African languages to master the language so it will be deciphered to a greater extent. It's not fully deciphered. Nobody's arguing that it is. But they arguing that they can use methodology to decipher it further and understand what the ancestors were talking about. You know, and he's demonstrating it. And this dumb motherfucker, you know we can't challenge that work. That's why they weren't there. Because at first, instead of challenging the work, they want to get up there and this sassy pop bitch motherfucker wants to call somebody a homosexual, and a dude who admits to snorting coke right now wants to call somebody a crackhead. You know, that sassy motherfucker. I mean, his whole style is sassy bozo. His whole style is Bozo the Clown beats Lil Mama. Meets Lil Mama. I beats her. You know, that's an insult to Lil Mama, because Lil Mama look good when she got her natural hair. Don't she? You fucked up, Sonetta, because you promoted this bitch. You get what you deserve. Now look, I'm gonna give you some advice, Son, because I love you, brother. I love you. You're a complete dude, and I know you weren't trying to fuck them over. They tried to get out of the debate. Man, anybody who ain't a dick rider can see that shit. That's obvious. Who the fuck's gonna turn down $1,000 an hour with the chance to put a foot in somebody's ass? And they were talking all that shit, and they weren't there. Therefore, they lose. Bitch ass Seti and Pharaoh. Maybe I'm getting a little emotional, you think? I'm just driving, blowing off a little steam. I'm not that passionate about this shit, except for the fact that, and this is the moral of the thing, you cannot have somebody that is fooled by videos of giant spiders. Motherfucking, I mean, any decent Photoshop and a good story by, you know, some Anunnaki will stimulate that motherfucker's mind, and he's thinking, how can I get this over on the masses? You don't promote people like that, man. You need to not fuck with Nagano grills. None of this bullshit. It's not a matter, you know, the pseudo thing has become a buzzword. You just got to call out bullshit. That pyramid should have been a red flag bullshit. When he got caught with all them photoshops and Dr. Mayat had to lecture his ass, that should have been a red flag. That you ain't dealing with a man. You dealing with a con man at best. Okay? Because this shit ain't, I mean, man, Sonetta act like he got betrayed. Dude, you weren't dealing with a stand-up individual in the first place. Builders should not fuck with bitches. Because bitches, all they looking for is white daddy to run to, and that's just what happened. They ran to white daddy in a minute to get on the air. That was their first option. And then when y'all fleeced the motherfuckers and they couldn't do that, they ran home. That's what bitches do. So, message to Sonetta, don't fuck with bitches no more. You know, and the way you can tell the difference between a stand-up dude and a bitch is a bitch is always chasing, always beefing, and always getting into it with somebody. They never keep friends. You know what I mean? A stand-up dude will run into shit and beef with somebody who's always beefing with other people. But man, Pharaoh is always, you know, everybody is out to get him instead of just being real about the shit. He's an idiot. You promoted a debate against the genius of the conscious community and the village idiot of the conscious community. And you're sour because it blew up in your face. I am too. You know, I guess you wanted to, you know, put the fool against, you know, but really, the correct way to do this shit is to only do serious debates. No more of this fucking Kemet on trial, is Kemet homosexual. That's stupid shit, bro. That's stupid. I'll give you some good debate topics. And actually, I think Team Osiris would run. Well, you could have a debate, Team Osiris and the Amun-Ra squad, about the language family, you know, African language families. You know, you could have a debate about how we gonna change the family court system, because that shit is broken. Niggas ain't gonna build with this bullshit. You know, they ain't gonna build knowing that they can have their kids took. So, you know what I mean? The current child support, man, they ain't gonna build. You could have a debate on that, you know? And if you hurting for personalities, bro, are you serious? It's so many personalities. You don't need to deal with a fool. You don't need to deal with the village idiot of the conscious community. Because, man, you should have known he was an idiot from the first time. When he brought up that Crimean Pyramid, I looked at everybody on there except for Panther who checked him. Like, it should have been stop the presses. Hold on. Yo, this dude's an idiot. Or he thinks everybody else is an idiot. Either way, that's bad business. That was a major red flag. I even did a video about that, like earlier this year, I think, or maybe late last year. And actually, it was earlier this year. Lots of people have done videos. I'm probably gonna do a montage about all the people that have checked the dude for his bullshit. A lot of people, they checked them because they care about the conscious community. They care about people. They don't want them to get lied to by a fucking idiot. And it's not just that. I also checked them on that whole thing, like the whole thing about albinism, man. I demonstrated in a video that white people are objectively albino, because when they want to find albino genes in forensics, if they want to find a white person or white skin in forensics, they look for albino genes. And these same albino genes have existed in nature before the human race. They in all kinds of animals and plants and shit. I don't know about plants, even though there are albino plants. I don't know if it's the same genes. But the same genes are down to fish, bro. And this dude's talking about gene splicing, Anunnaki aliens and shit. He had nothing to back that up. So he had to get out of the debate. And pussy bitches do that shit. And you know what? To all them Young Pharaoh fans that go along with the pussy bitch shit, because, that actually think that he turned down $1,000 an hour. Because he could make more money somewhere else. All the motherfuckers that say that in a hotel room, all y'all that's saying that, you're idiots. I'm not, y'all the folk that really are, we don't need, this is why I'm not really huge on major unity. Unity has to be with people with common sense, and people that want to know and learn. If you were going to that debate to see Young Pharaoh's homannerisms and womannerisms and SETI just run his mouth and not be educated, then because you already know the shit, and you don't know the shit all the way, because Asara Motep was coming with some new shit. You know what I mean? He's cutting edge. So if you're cutting edge, you will create new shit. He creates new information. He doesn't have to, he's not like the Google image jockey, So it turned out with what it was going to be. It was going to be a lecture between, I'm not really that surprised that they booked it. I'm surprised that their excuse was so petty. And all you people that are going along with this shit, look, it ain't on Sonetta. They wanted out of the debate because it was a village idiot. Like, if you're SETI, you're looking over at Pharaoh thinking, I'm going to look stupid next to this nigga. And if you're Pharaoh, you're looking over at Ankh and Asara Motep and, hey, man, I talked a lot of shit. I'm going to look bad, amongst men. So they had to do what they had to do.